give another 5-10 minutes because I didn't have any tea. But you have to wait for long time is waste. So whatever it is, already I told. There's a simplest thing like it is. There's a different type of services we can install and manage, right? So this is the list of certain services to do it. So I'm going back to tell it like HTTP just for a package management only I told, right? HTTP, FTP, NFS, CFS, okay, firewalls, SELinux, anything a package you should install, service you have to manage, firewall you have to manage, SELinux also you should manage. These are the main things. What are it? HTTP package installation, service management, firewall and Linux and configuration. Only difference between one package to another package is configuration and access. Configuration and access. So these are the steps you have to understand any kind of service, either it is HTTP or FTP or vsftp, okay, or it is can be a NFS or CAFS or anything. Important is the first point is package installation. Package installation. Install the package. Manage the service. I will tell service management related commands also. Manage the service. Service management. Service management. Configuration. Configuration only difference. Adding a files or maybe adding a certain uh, options or access configurations, access related things are important, or different type of access is there. Configurations, connecting IP addresses, this different part configuration. Firewalls, SELinux, these are the most common. Only point is configuration is different from one to another one. That's it. Any kind of service or packages, important is install the package, services, configuration, firewall management, SELinux. So if you do firewall related things, access is possible. Okay, so different options are there. We'll try it. Guys, what I'm trying to say is it is like a universal type. I've written only certain services. Okay, you know, when I went to real means organization 70s, that time name is Vedic Soft. They tell me. Someone trying to ask question. So most of the query for our technicians. So when I interact with Vedic Soft, the IT supporting people, so most of their job is LAMP server. Set up a LAMP server. What is LAMP? So first of all, they install a Linux, and then they have to install Apache web server, HTTPD server. That is what we have done. HTTP. Yum means MySql. SQL database. P means PHP. You have to install Linux virtual machine. In that one, Apache web server. In that one, MySQL database, PHP server. So for a web development. So what is this LAMP? Web development. Development and as well as deployment. Web server deployment also we can use it. So different type of LAMPs based means are there. For example, WordPress. You want to install WordPress. You want to install a WordPress. Installation of WordPress, Joomla, and install a Joomla. Okay, web development tools. These are web development tools: WordPress, Joomla. There's Sugar CRM tools also there. Yeah, so there is so many are there. So you can try XAMPP or LAMP kind of stuff. Also, you can go to XAMPP. XAMPP is a Windows based. Okay, so you can install it. Okay, this is for a WordPress. So why I'm unnecessarily clicking on it? This is XAMPP is direct application. You can directly install in your Windows or Linux or Mac OS instead of installing one by one. It's a single application. It is a kind of single application. You can develop your own kind of web kind of stuff. Okay. I want to show you so many things. No, it's unnecessary time waste. So what it is, you can do any web development or web applications you can deploy. You can do websites, you can deploy websites, web development, and we can also run web applications on it. Okay, so that is the main importance of LAMP server, guys. So these are the steps. Whether you want to install an individual service, you want to install a enterprise related services like a LAMP servers, these are the very useful. Okay, so follow these steps. The step one is epel-release. Install the download. Okay, if you are using the Red Hat. Okay, cancel. You are using a rhel or CentOS, Fedora kind of stuff. Okay, so first of all, download and install this package. If you are in a CentOS, directly can do it. So you have to do it yum clean all. I'm in a CentOS, guys. That's why I'm putting directly. If you are in a Red Hat, so who is this? Yum clean all, yum.repos.d. So finally put a yum install epel-release. So what is this epel? El means enterprise Linux extra package. So where it is? Okay, epel release. Okay, extra package for Linux. It is by Fedora. It is by Fedora. Okay, it is by Fedora. Download and install epel-release.rpm. Okay, so if you are using a Red Hat, you have to download it separately. Okay, you have to download it separately. If you are using CentOS, no need to download separately. So I'm using 7, so then I have to download a 7th version. Okay, so go to 7. Okay, like this. No architecture 7 latest. You have to download this one and install it. I'm not doing download. So I will directly try to install it. It is asking, no problem. So C drive, apps folder. Okay, I'll put it here. Okay, yeah, you can download anyway. So just download it and install it. Yum install epl release. This is the first step you have to do it. So I'm installing I'm showing both the things at a time. epel release. So initial setup. First of all, find out info package is there or not. Okay, available package is available. Then what to do? Yum install epel release. You can use -y. So instead of pressing S when it is asking, otherwise you can put a -y here. So it is direct confirmation. So I'm not doing anything, just it is installed directly. That is the power of things. Once it is installed, ls space /etc yum.repos.d/ there is a new kind of stuff, epal repo, epal testing.repo. So you can go through that one also. epel.repo. If you want, you can read it once. Useless. So this is URL. Download.fedora project. So it is mirror link. Mirrors.fedora project. Enabled 1, gpgsec 1. Debug info. Okay. So this is the additional repositories are added. This is extra packages from Fedora. Extra packages from Fedora. So compulsory verify. Once you are installed, I put -y. Then I installed it. Then remove this. Read it once. Next one is yum clean all. Remove all the previous repositories and load it freshly. Yum repolist. Okay. Yum repolist. Yum clean all. Yum repolist. Normally, last time I showed that is only 4 are there. Now it is around 7. EPL is also added. So EPL related database is also added. You can see this is the having a higher packages. EPL repolist. Okay, so yum repolist. So this is the first part, pre-preparation. So we actually say not a parts. It is like a preparation. This is first part is like nothing but a preparation. Okay, preparation part. Next, in that one, this is the first part. Next one is update Linux system. Okay, very simple. Yum update -y. So you have to give yes after that one. Ampersand reboot. Ampersand reboot. How to restart a Linux? Reboot. How to turn off the Linux? Power off. This is reboot. Okay, yum update space -y. Yes, update and then reboot. So it reboots after updating. Yum update space -y ampersand reboot. What is ampersand ampersand? It is end. First function is completed, successful, do the second one. First one is successful, do the second one. Once update is completed, I have to restart. I have to restart manually. So why should I restart manually? I have to wait. So let it restart automatically. Let it restart automatically. Guys, it will take a lot of time. So thing is, it is GUI based machine. My Linux is GUI based machine. So the extra packages are there, means X11 system related packages and all there. So all the packages will be updates. Okay. It update little bit kernel part also. So this is, it is checking what are the packages to be updated based on the latest one. So it is checking the update related package kind of stuff, and also let it do it. So I given already -y. It means you need to wait for a pressing yes kind of stuff. Let it do it. See, 2 packages to be installed, 300 packages are required to upgrade. So totally 302. Another benefits of yum is it install the packages, it update the packages. So while it is doing, it download it from internet if required, or download it from the remote machine. It is installed and it clean it also. It remove after installation. Remove means the downloaded packages are required packages. It will download, right? So it will be removed automatically after installation. Okay. So it is updating. So let it update. I will tell just meanwhile. So again I have to connect. It will be restart. Mhm. It will take time. First of all, it is downloading, then it is installed. Once it is installed, again clean up. 3 steps are there: download packages, install the packages, and clean up. The 3 steps are there. So now it is downloading. So these are the things. First of all, download and install epl-release. So I installed. After that one, update your Linux system. Next parts, you can do it from here. So what are the packages you want to install and all? After reboot, you can do it. Is it required to do every time? Means once you are updated, if you want, like after 1 week you want to update, you can update, no problem. Okay, it is not a problem. Guys, very important is your storage must be little higher if you are doing this much big. So storage like your /boot/efi, these things 1 GB, 2 GB, it is better. Last time I tried one on one machine, I given very small space like a 200 MB or 500 MB I given. It is not enough. Okay, this is the starting. Again, point number 1, package management. Same thing, package management. Package management. So yum info package name, service name or a package name. Next, yum install package name. This is the first part. After installation, so you have to do certain verification. Second part, service. This is important. Service management. Is it anything? Yeah, something is some GPG check related issue. Now it is updating. Look at here. Total is 602, including 302 download plus there is a dependencies are there. Now it is 602 packages are updating. Okay. So let it go on. So meanwhile, I will tell these steps also. Guys, if you are using a EL7, this is the command systemctl status, your service name. So name of the service. Make sure you must know the service. Then if you want to start the service, the command is systemctl start service name. So each package like HTTP, NFS, there are different names are there. Be careful with that one. Okay, start the service. Next, enable service at boot. When you start at boot, it means when you start a PC, Linux system service starts automatically. Okay, automatic start is there. No? In Windows we've seen. So when you start your Windows machine, service will be start automatically. So that is enable service at a boot time at system boot. Okay, service starts automatically. Systemctl enable service name. Guys, it is a reverse part. Counterpart, I am writing here. Counterpart is stop. Okay, for stop service. Counterpart is disable. Reverse side. Okay, so if you want, otherwise I will write to stop kind of stuff. Stop. Otherwise I will put it systemctl stop your service name. Okay, disable. Exactly say not a disable, guys. It is. If you don't want service start at system booted. At system boot or a system starts, anybody can use it. So that is disable. Okay, I don't want my butler service should be started when system is booted. Okay, last time I think Manisha system, I think so, I didn't remember, but Manisha system, that NMCLI means network manager and network services having problem. Then once we stop the one service and we started another service. Okay, but if you don't want the service should be started automatically like that, we can do it. Next, to restart the service. So another one is to restart the service. It is something is so kernel development 3.10 is installing. So still it is so many are there. It is not even of almost off. Okay, 602 packages. Systemctl. Okay, systemctl restart service. service name. This is start service, stop service, start service, to stop service, to enable service at a system starts or system boots. Yeah. Let's look at here. Cleanup. Cleanup. Okay. Service starts. So once it is cleanup completed, it will reboot. We can't see reboot. Why? Because this is a Linux based terminal. So this will be rebooted. After update, compulsory reboot the Linux machine. I said EL7, Enterprise Linux 7. If you are using EL6 or EL7, this is common for both 6. It is mainly for 6. It works in 7 also. So remember, to start, to check service status, service name, service name, start, to stop. It is not required like we know everything. As understanding or completely disconnected. Start, stop, restart, restart also same thing. Only difference is there systemctl, here is a service. There the condition means status, start, stop, restart will be in the middle. Now it is here in a ending. Okay, service name comes in middle. Find out what is the service name and restart. So these are the thing. What is the another point I told? Enable service at a boot time. There's in some places different parts are there. I will tell enable service at a boot time or systems boot. Whatever it is, you can put it. Means it is automatic service starts and system booted. Okay, so it is chk config service name. So you have to find out exactly service name here on. So disable. Same thing with a disable service at boot time. Or you can say I don't want start service at boot time. HK config service name off. Okay, these are the service management. So just I typed it, but when you are really installing a service, then it will. So it is completed. My Linux is still there. It is there. Once it is completed, it automatically asks for a reboot. It won't ask anything. It reboots automatically. Okay. So when it is reboot, this is putty will be disconnected. You are verifying. Update, install, cleanup, verify, completed. Now it is closed. I will show you. See, Linux is rebooting. Linux is rebooting. Now another line is created that because of the kernel is also updated. New kernel is updated. Now you won't get latest kernel because it's still Linux 7 only. Okay, so it will start automatically. Mine is disconnected. I will reconnect it back again. So once it is, yeah, not listed, root admin @123. Okay, so let it come. So no problem. It is inactive, right? So it is inactive. So I'm going to restart the session. Again, root admin @123. It's a static, so no problem. Clear. So it is the command I given. Now my Linux is up to date. Okay, updated. Okay, it is updated. It's 7 only, but the kernel version and applications, built-in applications and all will be updated. So based on that only, the new HTTP, FTP or packages also works. It is the starting point. Okay. Next one is after updating, you can start doing your practicals. Like first of all, install the package and manage the services. Of course, I given a service related commands also. Third point here. Okay. Also service management. Okay, so second is service management in EL7, EL6. Of course, if you put the same command in 7, so it is also works. Okay, so don't worry. 1, 2. This is the third point I'm trying to say is configuration. So it is lot of configurations, access managing. So many other kind of stuff is there. So for example, we install HTTPD. So I will create index.html in /var/www/html like that. If I install FTP, okay, so I'll create a files, /var/ftp/pub, okay, and also configuration file is also there. So httpd.conf, find out and we can set up FTP configuration file in /etc. You will find this. Okay, under same thing ftpd.conf, maybe yes, like this nfs for NFS configuration. When if I do NFS, what I will do, first of all, I'll create folders and I exports, okay, okay, and verify access or not, like that. We'll do certain configuration. Point is, so quarterly configuration. So when you do access, there may be a problems will occur because of firewall. What is a firewall? Prevent access from one authorized, unauthorized. Okay, unauthorized. Next, in firewall, mainly in Linux firewall, what are the firewall is? In Linux firewall, sorry, in EL6, we have a IP tables instead. EAD instead of IP tables instead of firewall. Okay, firewall -cmd, the firewall D. IP tables are there. Next, so in Linux, the firewall point is the firewall is okay. We can allow access to a particular protocols, button protocols, port number wise. We can give allow access port number wise, service wise. Also, we can give in a firewall. So, how to manage the firewall? Systemctl to disable, to stop and disable firewall. Okay. Firewall D. D represents daemon. Stop firewall D. If you don't know why to stop, you don't know how to manage, you don't want to go with that kind of stuff, then you can do it. But my first one is, even though you don't want at a boot time, means you never required a firewall kind of stuff, you don't require any firewall kind of stuff, you can stop it and you can disable it. That is for disabling part. Okay, this is for a disabling part. So here I am writing this thing specifically stop and disable part. Okay, allow access. How to allow access, that is we'll see. How to allow access, so we'll see. Look at here. Command is firewall -cmd. Okay, so here it is -- zone is equal to public, means public access you are want to give or private access you want to give. Okay, public or private you have to specify. I'm giving public access. -- zone public, permanently, permanent, not temporary, permanent, NENT, permanent. Okay, give access permanently. You cannot disable after a reboot. Okay, so public, permanent. What type of it is? Do you want to give based on the port number? Add port. Give the port number slash, put a TCP or UDP type. Is it a TCP type or a UDP? Okay, so you have to specify the port number. So this is, I put in a quotations. This is either TCP or UDP. You have to specify. I will give an example also. I will give an example. Same for a firewall -cmd -zone equal to public permanent NT. Okay, same thing. Add port equal to, for example, HTTP. For example, for HTTP web server, you want to become a web server, HTTP server. Port number is 80. You are using, for example, port number is 80. It's a TCP port number. Okay, that is remaining are normal. So -cmd -reload firewall -cmd -list all. This is how to add it. So another example I am writing for this one, for this point. Okay. So this is based on port number. These are a common commands, guys. These are common commands. Okay. So yeah, how much it is based on the port number, based on the protocol, based on protocol. I want to tell based on the protocol. So instead of port number, so we'll get a protocol kind of stuff. Add protocol is equal to for this one. For example, I want to become a DNS server, a DHCP server. Okay, so I put a DNS server. Protocol is DNS. Protocol equal to DNS. Same thing, reload list R based on protocol, based on services, based on service. Protocol name, name of the protocol. Okay. This is add service. Same only, guys. Once you know it. So once you practice, you will practice again. You will enjoy it once you know it. So you'll try to enjoy it. So service name of the service. For example, NFS service or DHCP service. So whatever it is, it's a DHCP server, DHCP service, DHCP. Same remaining is same. So this is about your firewall management. Okay. Hello, access. Internal access, no problem. I am trying to access the service from my PC. No problem. If I'm trying to access from other PCs through network, compulsory firewall will block, right? Firewall block your access from remote PCs. You are accessing Ethernet PC, no problem. You are accessing from remote PC, firewall will block the service. So what you have to do? You have to give a exception, hello port number, hello through port number. Okay, so either port number or a protocol or a service, extra few one or two things are there, so that's we don't do it. Okay, so this is the firewall. Guys, understand how to do firewall kind of stuff? If you don't like to do this much big, what to do? Just disable the firewall. Okay, just you can able to disable the firewall, but this is not acceptable. Firewall disabling is not acceptable. I don't like to disable the firewall or IP tables. Of course, in IPv in a Red Hat 6 in a enterprise like Red Hat 6 or CentOS 6, IP tables I'm not much familiar. That's why I never touch the IP tables. Okay, so firewalls are more enjoyable. Okay, so based on service, based on protocols, based on port numbers. People are there or left. I am disconnected or not. I don't know. Totally 5 members now. I don't know. The original point is last one. So this is firewall is third or fourth? Fourth one. Guys, are you able to hear? That is also no answer.
Yes, sir.
SC Linux. SC Linux. This is the last part. of this service, total service point. Okay. SC Linux is very good, very good. Okay. The SC Linux is like this. Okay. We'll see. There is always a diagram is there. Okay. Look at this is my Linux PC. Okay. And I have a files. Some file is there. You want to access the file through network. You want to access the file through network. How you will access it from through network? Using different services. Using different services, we'll try to access. What are the different type of services? Either HTTP service, FTP service, NFS service, CIFS service, or different type of RPC service. Okay, remote procedure call service, remote call service. Different type of services are there. SSH service. Okay, so different type of access services are there. Point is, when I'm trying to access this particular file through network using a service. Okay, so this Linux machine, this is my Linux 1, this is my Linux 2. 1 second, wait. No problem, no problem. So power, since afternoon power is also not there. Okay, I'm just working. That's okay. So our Linux machine verify. For example, I'm trying to access with a HTTP service. Okay, I said this is the web page. I said this is the web page. Access this page with the HTTP service. In Linux, it verify. Okay, this is the service. Okay, good. This is the service. What is the content on this service? Content on this file. If on the file, the content is HTTP _t is there. No problem. You are allowed to access. Okay, so you are allowed to access. Okay, so if it is not that one, for example, the content is showing like this, user _t or home _t. No, you are not allowed to access through HTTP. Same goes for other things. For example, I will show you that HTTP content or context, both you can use the word SC Linux. SC Linux HTTP content. See this. This is content on it. So you create a website, means a folder is website inside index.html. So you have to SC manage F content like this, or restcon, different commands are there. So you have to check it. Okay. So my point is only. So I will give you with an example explanation. So look at here. Trying to give, but I already given, so no problem. So look at here, guys. This is I created / your website 1. So under that one, index.html page is there. Okay, this is the web page. Okay, you want to access. So when I put a ls space hyphen capital Z on index.html, whatever the data it is, it should show like this. This part must be shown. Okay, this part must be shown. If this is on this index.html, this part is there. So you can access through HTTP service. You can access through HTTP service. This particular file, sorry, this file, you can access through HTTP service. Of course, there is a configuration. For example, content is not like that. Content is not like that. The content showing something like a user underscore t. Content is showing like this something. Okay, content is showing like this. So whatever it is, users or user underscore t are different things other than that one. Some different kind of stuff it is showing. Now you're trying to access with HTTP service. Now if it is this content, you are not allowed to access. Okay, which is controlled by SC-Linux service. SC-Linux service. SC-Linux, secure enhanced Linux. What is SC-Linux? Secure enhanced Linux. Okay, secure enhanced Linux. SC Linux is a secured enhanced Linux. Okay. Mandatory access, SC Linux kind of stuff. So it is every data has, there is a content on it. So I will show you that kind of content here. What is my pwd/root? Who is this? Class. Okay. /root ls space hyphen capital Z. Okay. It is showing all the data. See admin home. Okay. No problem. ls space hyphen capital Z d/root. So what is this? SC Linux content on /root directory. Check the content. What it is like this. Okay. For example, yes, Linux hyphen Z /home/student17a. Okay, so I'll try to find some file here. Yeah, df1 is there, so I'll put a df1. Okay, just something, but can you see user underscore home, ls space /l. Can you see there is a data 6 folder 8 kind of stuff. Okay, so then I'm going to this folder 7 ls slash folder 7. Some files are there. ls space capital Z slash folder 7 unlabeled, unlabeled. So depends upon the place, depends upon the file system. ls space hyphen d capital Z slash etc underscore t. Okay. Sudo ers etc underscore t, etc underscore t. Depends upon the place of the data. So what type of data it is? What type of data it is? It will be tell by whom? SC Linux. Is it belongs to? Is it belongs to configuration? Is it belongs to root? It belongs to normal regular user. It belongs to HTTP, which is belongs to HTTP. Like that, it will shows. Okay, so in a temp also we created, right? So slash hyphen capital Z slash temp slash something file kind of stuff we discussed. TF thing we created last time. Yeah, RF1, CF1, CF1. See, it is user temp underscore T. Okay, it's a temporary file. The context indicates temporary file. It is a temporary file. This belongs to temp. Okay, like this, guys, there is a so many type of content on the data. Content on the data. Yes, understand what is SC Linux? How to see the what type of content it is? What is it? Okay, look at this part only. So then I will go to the next one. Suppose here I am taking an example. HTTP. So I want to access. So this is a website folder. Inside I put my website index.html. Okay, one example I'm telling. So I want to access my site access with HTTP service. So what it will tell, make sure content on index.html file is httpd underscore sys underscore t. As I remember, so otherwise we'll change it. No problem. So like this. This is the content. Make sure it is. Otherwise, we can't be able to access. So this is for understanding. Okay. You can change content on file by using emds like sc manage, sc bool. No, not sc bool. Okay, so change sc linux security content text chcon. Ch mode kind of stuff is there now. You can use chcon kind of stuff. Okay, so 15 commands are there, you saying. This is for checking. chcon. You have to give the content on it and then we can change it. I will show you how to change using chcon. Okay. SC manage, we can do it. Another one is chcon, like a change content kind of stuff. So it is giving a lot of things. Look at here. Okay. So here in the temp only, I'm going to create a new file. So touch /temp/ um, file 1.html, for example, just for example, file 1.html. ls space -z /temp/ file 1.html. So it is this user temp like this. chcon httpd. Yeah, that's the names are very important to know. First of all, what is that content? httpd _sys _content _t on which file it is, temp/ file 1.html. Invalid content. Oh, so options user role -r role content file. Okay. Type range recursive verbose help to not have specific symbolic represent. So this is the correct only. That is not there. It is role. Fail to change in argument. So remove. This is role R. T. Now this is try now. So that is correct. For so many days. So right. Yeah, here it is changed. It is changed. This is how to change. Yeah, created a file. This is gone. Okay, if you want again, we can able to do it once more. Also, if you want, you can try. So first of all, I created a file. Then I check it is showing like this. Now I am using a chcon type. -t means type, not user. So type is like this. Okay, then it is changed once again after that one. The type is changed to like this. So you must know the content on it. So like DHCP, DNS, or anything is related to file related kind of stuff. Okay, services related. So important to understand, if this content is there, so then it can be accessible through. So last 2 points are there, guys. So that is I will tell and I will close it today. Tomorrow I will tell HTTP because almost all people are left only. Here it is. So content must be matches. So point is content must match with service. right? That is the point. But if if I feel not required, I feel matching is not required, or I do later. Simply I do later. So I will do that management later. So what I'm trying to do is either, okay, so I will change SC Linux modes. 3 modes are there. So we'll see that 3 modes here. Cat space / etc / SC Linux config. This is the command. Okay. See? People think everything is not covered in engineering. You know, if we put all these things in engineering, what will happen? We have to give 10 years of engineering syllabus, right? Agree?
Yes, sir. Yes.
And we have 10 years of syllabus, like 10 years will take to complete 4 years instead of 4 years, 10 years. And for supplementaries, another 10 years. So by almost like 35, 40 years, you are a fresher to go to job. Good, no? You have to complete MTech, then another 10 years. You know, a lot of people are suffered for first year mathematics. Okay. So these are the 3 modes of SC Linux. What are the 3 modes? Enforcing mode, permissive mode, and disable mode. These are the 3 modes of SC Linux. Okay. Enforcing mode, compulsory. So again I will write here enforcing mode must match content must match permissive mode, okay. Content is there but not required to also no problem. If it is not required, okay, if it is not matches, content not matches, service and file not matches, no problem. Content is there. Okay, content is there on files, but not required to match. If not matches, allowed. Otherwise, you can tell, okay, not content not matches, also allowed. So that is next one is disable. This is not at all good. No, no SC Linux content on files. Okay, so that is completely out. So this is permanent changing. To change permanently, change SC Linux mode permanently, then go to this. Okay, so change here. Okay, so take it like this. Okay, star here. Okay, have to change this one. Okay, so this is the cat command. So then we have to go to vi/etc/sc linux config, whatever it is. So we'll change it, remove this thing, and put a permissive. Very simple. Copy this and paste here. Permissive. Or you can choose disable. That is to check permanently to permissive mode. Next, permanently to disable mode. This is you should not do it. So last time we done in another type of PCs, that is not at all good. /etc/sc linux config, same sc linux equal to disable. Cortana, get out from here. Disabled. This is permanent disable. Guys, never disable. Remember that one. Never do it. Don't do it. Unnecessary. So only thing is, every time I have to go to chcon or sc manage, remember the commands is for me difficult. So temporary or permanently put a permissive mode. Okay. So this is the different modes, different uses. So same thing only I've written separately. Okay. Change permanently to permissive mode like this. To change it, disable like this. Last one is to change sc linux mode temporarily. That is how to change in a permanent mode. sc linux set enforce get enforce. See? Huh? Enforce, sorry, get enforce. It's a enforcing mode. It is in enforcing mode. So to check it, get enforce. It is in enforcing mode. To change it, set enforce. 0 means permissive mode. 1 means enforcing mode. It's a temporary changing. So original setting is, what is the original setting? Whatever the thing is here, it is in enforcing mode, that is original. If it is permissive, it is original. Okay. Disable, nothing. So disable to enforcing mode, we can't change it. It is take almost 4 or 5 hours from disable to enforcing or permissive. Okay. So be careful with that one. So here it is. Point is 0 for permissive, 1 for enforce. See. Okay, now it is permissive mode. Set enforce. Okay. for getting enforced. So finally, it's a temporary. If you reboot the PC, it go to the default setting. Important is temporarily. Change back to defaults after next boot or reboot. Okay, so that's why it is temporary. Okay, so this is SC Linux. So mostly SC Linux, what in our practical SC Linux is not a very big problem. If any case, if SC Linux through SC Linux we are getting problem, then what we will do, we can able to do temporary disableness, we can do it. So if you do like this, permanent disable required a restart. Permanent changes required a restarts. Okay, this also there. Permanent changes required restart or reboot. Next boot, what are the word you use it? Temporary changes not required. Okay. Not required restart or reboot. Okay. So tomorrow we'll see on other services. I will try to maximum cover up morning and afternoon. So I thought today afternoon I will complete max. So tomorrow morning only I want to take it, but now no chances. Tomorrow morning and afternoon we have to take the class. So STTP, FTP, these things are there. If I'm unable to cover tomorrow anything left over, I will share the video if that one is particularly covered. Anything which is, I will check it and I will forward. Okay. Monday onwards, I will take a fresh topic. Meanwhile, you can able to do any topics. Okay. So these are the things, guys, about your SC Linux. So you want to become a real administrator, package management, application, server, services, anything like a DHCP, DNS, web server, or a PHP server, Python server, Flask server, DevOps servers. So you want to maintain a services. What are the things you have to do it? First of all, better to install, download and install EPEL. EPEL package. EPEL-release package. Install it. Once you are done installation, then restart, update and restart your Linux PC. Update and restart Linux PC. This is the first step. Once you are done, remaining is common. Install the required packages, set up the services, do the configuration. If required, change the firewall or a yellow through the firewall access. Okay. Check the SC Linux. Either you change the content on the SC Linux or permissive mode. Change the mode to permissive mode of the SC Linux. So these are the steps you have to do it. So most of our practical is a 1, 2, 3 only, not a SC Linux. We don't touch more, but this is very important. SC Linux is also very important. That's it for today, guys. Now it is 6 o'clock. Try to do at least yesterday and today morning sessions also. Okay. Yum practice yum also you can do it. So we'll see. Okay, guys. Now only 4 members. Okay, not okay?
Yes, sir.